Hey everybody, great to see you. Um, I'm so used to doing this online thing, but teaching online classes. And one of the things that I just wanted to showcase is that I came across this program called Studio, um, and it's for Lego building. And as a kid, I really, really loved Lego bricks. And my little boys kind of got me back into it just because they're 6 and 4 and they're at that age where they can start adding and building stuff together. And most of the time, of course, they're asking me to help them with it. I know my youngest one is into the Harry Potter Legos and I'm trying to build everything, and it just takes so much time to get that done. So now that I'm working on things, when I have a spare time, I like to at night build it using this program. Is because at least I can. It's not like I have to buy the actual piece, but it's almost like I'm actually building it with the pieces that are available, like a whole boxes and boxes of Lego pieces. Now, what I'm doing for them, as you can see here, they're into the Sonic the Hedgehog, like a lot. I mean, I loved Sonic as a kid. Well, I was what 12 years old, I think, when Sonic came out, and now um, with what's going on with the new Sonic movie that came out about a year ago. They finally got to see it on our TV because of the pandemic. So they've been at home, and I've been trying to keep them, motivated and happy and excited. And we have a small little backyard, and we have our some video games and books to read and stuff like that. And I know they've been asking me for to build them a Lego Sonic the Hedgehog, and I used the Lego bricks that we had available. And one of the stories I told them is that when I was little, my parents couldn't afford a lot, and a lot of the toys that are available today weren't available back then. Like for example, one of the first action figures I got, other than some Star Wars, was a Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe, and I had to stick with the one figure for the longest of time before I actually got the hero character. So what I would do with my Lego, right? I don't think it's Legos, it's Lego. I would build custom toys for myself, little action figures. I would follow along with the Nintendo games and maybe the Nintendo magazine, the one Nintendo magazine that I had over the years. And I would build using, thinking of the pixel art as if they were bricks. And now that I have access to a program like this, and seeing how far they've developed these bricks now to include hinges and ball and socket joints, and it's just incredible. And I know that I would not have thought of making these toys like this before, because now I can actually use the Legos and build around, not just up and down, and just left and right. So I just wanted to showcase this one because I went ahead and I built like 4 or 5 different versions of Sonic the Hedgehog. Everything from something that looked like the Brickheads version to to like an action figure size, and they were so ridiculously expensive to try to custom build. Especially through the Lego website, buying replacement parts and stuff like that. So I'm thinking that, from my understanding, when it comes to Lego, especially seeing all the sets that they have, excuse me for breathing so hard, uh, because I'm currently have a mask where I'm located and trying to record this, so I'm speaking through my mask, so you might hear me a little bit muffled, and trying to breathe. Ooh, trying to breathe with these masks on, especially when you talk really fast. Well, anyways, I think from looking at their Lego set, seeing how minimal amount of pieces that they try to use, I guess at a minimal cost, to build something that looks remotely, at least remotely similar to what their goal is, and then selling that. I mean, like the briquettes could cost anywhere from $10 to $15. The one that I built, it was going to be like about $20 going through the website, and then on top of that, whatever taxes and shipping costs. Oh, it was ridiculous. I thought, no, there's no way I can build this for them, and they're not going to be able to do much with it. So I went ahead back to the drawing board, or really to the computer board, and just kept adding and changing things and trying to find them, the smallest brick the most minimal brick or minimal amount of bricks it would take to actually build something that looks similar and is playable. Now with this character, like Sonic the Hedgehog, I'm gonna go ahead and copy it. this is Tails. There you go. So here's Sonic. Of course, when I ordered the pieces, this will be about 15 bucks. I ordered 2 pieces times 2. Plus I created some instruction booklets for my boys. Hopefully for Easter or maybe their birthday. I don't know. I think we're probably for Easter since that's coming up. And we'll try to see if we can build it together. I will probably have to, I can't find eyepieces that are the replacement parts or the ones that I would like. So most likely what I would end up doing is painting these with some type of acrylic paint or getting us stickers and sticking the eyes there and maybe a mouth right here. A side grin. I made sure that the joints work, at least through the 3D program. I won't know until I actually get to build it. So you see that you have these little studs. If I want to move the arm, let me see if I can do this. I'm going to go ahead and remove that brick just because it keeps selecting it. I don't know if that's something to do with the program. Like this. Of course, that can move like that. Oh, wrong way. Sorry. It's just really tough to get this thing to work the way I want it online. Or not really online, on the computer. What it can do is it can rotate according to my plans. And then this can move like this. I ended up keeping the hands very simple as a thumb and a finger, kind of like a mitten. So this will bend. I'm still getting used to the program. I haven't done 3D in the longest time, and usually I was using 3D Studio Max or Maya at the time. So see, he can do fists like that. I think I can even rotate this. Yeah, I don't understand why it does that. Sometimes I select this and then the whole thing gets selected. So basically, let me go ahead and move that. There you go. So this would bend like this, would turn like this. Okay, and then I can make a fist with this, more or less. You have to be careful that they don't cross against each other. And I can do this. There you go. So it'll be something like that. Or, of course, the hand is getting in the way. So I can do something like this. So his hand is moving up. Or I can go like this, moving at the shoulder joint. Like that. The head also rotates. I don't think I have it grouped together. Hold on. One moment, guys. Here you go. So let's say I group this. And I try to rotate it. Oh, doesn't work like that. Hold on. Here we go. Let's do this. I think this is what needs to be grouped. Yeah, here we go. So I can turn it because it's on a peg too. Check that out. See? Let's see if it works. I mean, once I get it at home delivered, we'll see if it actually works. Hopefully. So I mean, I went ahead and did his feet. Of course, I only added a joint, ball and socket for the top, for the ankle, no knee, just to try to keep it cheaper too. And especially if they're for my little boys, I'm not sure how durable these are going to get. And then like, let's say for tails, I'm going to come over here. Let me go ahead and delete this one before I end up accidentally saving it. Okay, here's knuckles. I ended up making knuckles, actually have knuckles instead of fingers. So 2 knuckles and a thumb. And I use basically the same body parts and just recycle. Look at the way I made his shoes. Even his shoes already have like these little studs on top of them, kind of like Lego brick. Tails, I can't really I had to find a creative way of making his little bangs. Made his ears. I mean, look at the ears. Building it off the side and putting an inverted version of it against itself. I just think it's so cool that Lego can do that now. See, you just have to be creative and figure out a way to put things together. I mean, look, I'm using a bunch of these little pieces because I found out that they're the cheaper pieces rather than using whole bricks. And I think it just um, gives you more of an opportunity to create. Look, I don't know how this axis is going to work here, but I built this tail so that, let me see. So that it rotates on an axis. Let me see if I can get this. See, so it's going to be able to spin because he has two tails to spin like a helicopter. And then on top of that, they're on ball and sockets, and to make these tails try to as fluffy as possible. Okay, so hopefully it's able to work. I mean, considering that I was also basing these off of those Marvel mech figures, and I thought I built one of the Spider-Man one, and I still have an Iron Man and a Thanos I have to build at home for them. But I was just amazed at how much you can make an action figure, and I kind of want to make a Lego action figure just because I'm not good at sculpting. I'm not good at buying all this clay and trying to build everything. And I mean, that's a costly endeavor, especially once I want to custom build things for my kids, for my little boys. Other things that I like to do is also meet them a board game one time. And it's just so many things that I like to do for my boys. And if I was a toy designer, it would be awesome. Something like this would be really cool. Well, anyways, I just wanted to share this with you guys and show you my ideas with these Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles figures. I'll let you know once I get get my first Sonic in and see how it goes, and I'll probably try to do a time lapse recording of it as I put it together for my boys, because I know they're gonna ask me to put it together, but I'm gonna have to put it together in front of them. So I hope you enjoy. I definitely recommend this program. Trying to download it. I'll put a link probably somewhere below, and comment. Let me know what you guys think. Is it something feasible? Is this something that you as kids or as even as adults would like this? Look, I even included these bricks right here so you can tell how tall these figures would be in real life. So let me know. And hopefully they'll come in and I'll get something out pretty quickly and we can check it out together. So make sure you subscribe. Thanks, guys. See you next time.